You listeners are the very special ingredient of Open Door. Through the years, you've shared the depths of your hearts through your writings, and that's a scary thing to do. But you've trusted us with your personal thoughts. You've felt we were your friends, even though we've never met face to face. That kind of trust is at the very heart of intimacy, something our old world could learn from you. We've heard from you in letters and writings from all over the world, and from just about every kind of human condition. Some of you were victims of abuse, others experiencing extreme loneliness and despair, even contemplating suicide. But you heard a word of hope from another listener, and you decided that you did give a damn about life and wrote some prose to show it. Some of you were afflicted with AIDS and shared how you were confronting your terminal illness, which later came. You've been people from all walks of life. Doctors finding support for their carings, inmates confined to small prison cells, youth delighting in the wonderful discoveries of life. Even some folk who admitted to being well beyond the age who listened to rock and roll. Thank you for being there. Thank you for being willing to risk your writings with us and this large family of listeners literally around the world, giving a sense of oneness that we are all brothers and sisters of one God. Through your writings, you've given hope and encouragement to people living in the heart of urban slums and in tiny, isolated communities. Many of you are growing in all dimensions of life and find it a wonderful, joyful adventure. You've been encouragers as you've sought encouragement. You've been love givers as you sought to discover the many dimensions of love. We've become a community of believers tied together by the Spirit of the living God, one whose joyous words spring to verse through your pens and typewriters. In your writings, you're in company with the prophets of long ago. You're the caring artists of hope in a world gone crazy with power, lust, and greed. Through your prose, you've given away a part of yourself and thanked Open Door for that opportunity. You've seen into the very heart of life and there discovered who that giver of life is. You found God's best person there, Jesus Christ, smiling at you, giving you a hug, loving you, wanting the best that he can offer, but also saying that his kind of love costs. And it isn't easy, but it's worth the risk. So to those of you who've shared directly and indirectly to make this possible for 22 years, I say thank you, not just for myself and the people on this side of the radio, but for the other listeners, those who, for a few minutes at any given time when we've been heard, discovered once more the magical, mystical, spirit-filled experience that says, I do belong in this universe. I'm one of God's dearly beloved children. Jesus has told me I'm valuable because he's gone through all I've experienced and more. And he said it's all worthwhile. So, you're my brother, you're my sister. I'll love you from now through eternity. Don't wonder if it's been worth the effort, Jesus says, because you'll find that it has.